In a quiet forest, where sunlight danced through thick branches, stood an old oak tree. Its roots dug deep, and its leaves whispered in the breeze. High up, in a nest of twigs and moss, lived two birds, Finn and Lila. Their love warmed the forest like a cozy fire on a chilly night. Finn, a small bluebird with bright blue feathers and warm brown eyes, loved Lila with all his heart. Lila, a blue bird with soft feathers and green eyes, was his world. Every day, Finn flew through the forest to find her sweet berries or soft moss for their nest. He sang songs so beautiful that Lila's eyes lit up. To Finn, Lila was everything: the sun, the wind, the stars. But Lila had doubts. She wasn't mean, just unsure. Finn's love was so big, it scared her. What if he's just being nice? She thought. What if he loves someone else? These worries grew like weeds, choking her heart. She loved Finn, but her fears were louder than his songs. As months passed, they started to argue. "You don't love me like before," Lila said, her voice sharp. Finn, tired but gentle, answered, "Lila, why would I fly so far for you every day if I didn't love you?" But her doubts wouldn't listen. One cold winter day, when the air bit their feathers, Lila couldn't hold it in. She perched on a branch, wings shaking. "Finn, I need the truth. Do you really love me?" Finn looked at her, his brown eyes soft. "Lila, I show you every day. What more can I do?" "I want a test," Lila said. "Tomorrow, before the sun rises, we'll meet under this tree. Whoever gets here first loves the other more. If you're here first, I'll never doubt you again." Finn's heart felt heavy. Love wasn't a race, but he saw her pain and nodded. "Okay, Lila, I'll be there." As the sky turned dark, Lila flew to their nest, determined to wake early. Finn stayed on the branch, watching the sun sink behind the hills. The wind grew sharp, but he didn't move. "What if I sleep and I'm late?" he whispered. "She'll think I don't care." "No, I'll stay here all night, so she knows I love her." The night was cruel. Snow fell, and the wind howled like a hungry wolf. Finn curled up at the tree's base, tucking his head under his wing. His feathers shook, and his breath puffed out in frosty clouds. The cold clawed at him, but he thought of Lila, her smile, her wings brushing his, their quiet moments. "She'll see me here," he thought. "She'll know." In the nest, Lila couldn't sleep. She watched the stars, her heart racing. "I'll get there first," she thought. "He'll see how much I love him." When the sky turned faintly blue, she flew to the tree, wings beating fast. She landed on their branch, looking around. Finn wasn't there. Her heart sank. "He didn't come," she whispered. "Maybe I was right." Tears stung her eyes. "I still love you, Finn," she said softly. But something felt wrong. As sunlight spilled across the ground, she looked down and saw a small shape under a thin layer of snow. Lila's breath stopped. She flew down and landed beside it. It was Finn, curled up, feathers stiff with frost, eyes closed. "No," she cried, pressing her wings against him, trying to warm him. "Finn, please wake up." But he was gone, frozen by the cold night. Tears fell as she saw something beside him, a pink petal, like one he'd given her in spring, and one of his blue feathers. They weren't words, but they said everything. "I stayed all night for you." Lila sobbed. "You silly bird. You stayed in the cold just to prove your love? I should have known." She held him close, her cries echoing in the quiet forest. The sun rose, but its warmth couldn't touch her pain. She thought of Finn's songs, his gifts, how he'd stayed through every storm for her. His love was quiet, steady, always there. But she doubted it, and now he was gone. Lila stayed by the oak tree, her heart broken. She didn't sing anymore. Each morning, she sat by the petal and feather, talking to Finn about the sunrise, the wind, the things she wished she'd said. The forest felt empty without his voice. Love doesn't always shout, Lila learned. It's in the quiet things, staying, giving, enduring. Finn's love was a gift she'd questioned, and now all she had was regret. She kept his petal and feather in her nest, a reminder of a love she'd never doubt again. So listen close. Trust the ones who love you. See the small ways they care, the way they stay, the way they give. Don't wait for big proofs, because sometimes, when you finally see their love, they're already gone, and all you have left is their memory.